You want to know what really messes with her? Not the argument, not the breakup, not even the tears. It's when you go completely silent, no shock, and you don't flinch. No rage, no chasing, no need to explain, just quiet. That's the moment it hits her. Wait, did he really walk away? At first she acts cool. She posts. She smiles. She even convinces herself that she's fine. But underneath all that noise, something's starting to stir. Because silence from a man she once felt, that calm, masculine energy she used to depend on, is never just silence. It's a mirror. And when a man disappears without bitterness, it leaves behind a space that forces her to feel. And what she feels? That's what we're diving into right now. Point 1, she doesn't miss you. She misses being able to reach you. Here's the twist. At first, it's not even you she misses. It's the ability to reach you, to poke you, to feel that she still mattered. She was used to getting a reaction from you, but text back, a little jealousy, a check-in. Now, she gets nothing. And it's not loud silence. It's cold, still, controlled. That's what starts spinning her head. She's not wondering, does he miss me? She's panicking. Why isn't he chasing? That emotional power she used to hold over you, it's slipping. And when a woman who's used to being chased suddenly has no one chasing, she doesn't feel free. She feels forgotten. And that stings deeper than she ever expected. Point 2, she can't handle the calm you left behind. She expected drama. She thought you'd break eventually, maybe lash out, maybe beginning. But the fact that you didn't, that you stayed calm, steady, even while walking away, that's messing with her because now she has to sit with it. There's no story to soothe herself with. She can't say he was crazy or he overreacted. She has to say he really just let go. And that sentence doesn't feel empowering. It feels like a gut punch. Your calmness, your silence, it doesn't make her feel powerful. It makes her feel replaced. And when a woman starts to feel that, she doesn't get louder. She gets lost in her thoughts. And you just keep walking. Still, solid, silent. Point 3, she starts scanning for clues secretly. She's not going to text you, not yet. That would be too obvious. But she's watching, don't be fooled. She'll check your story, scroll your profile, zoom in on your words, looking for any signal that you're still affected, that you're still there, somewhere beneath the surface. She's not just being nosy, she's searching, looking for cracks in the wall you've built, hoping you'll slip up and post something emotional, maybe a quote, a lyric, anything she can twist into hope. But when all she sees is progress, peace, and presence, that's when the fear kicks in. Because now, the man she thought would always be an option feels completely out of reach. And curiosity becomes obsession real quick. Point 4, everything starts to feel loud without you. She goes out, she laughs, she flirts. But everything feels off. The noise doesn't hit the same anymore because what you gave her wasn't just attention, it was calm, grounding presence. And now that presence is gone. Every new conversation feels more shallow. Every new connection lacks the weight you carried. And the more she tries to distract herself, the more obvious the silence becomes. You were the one who made her nervous system relax. You were her stillness, her safety. She didn't realize that in the moment. But now that it's missing, the noise of the world feels louder, and none of it feels right anymore. Point 5, she starts romanticizing you in HD. This is the most dangerous part. Her memory starts editing, rewriting, softening. She doesn't remember the arguments. She remembers how your voice used to calm her down. She doesn't remember the miscommunication. She remembers that one night you looked at her like she was magic. She doesn't remember why she pushed you away. She just remembers how good it felt when you were close. She's not doing this on purpose. It's how emotion works. When a woman loses a man who carried presence, his memory doesn't fade. It intensifies. Now she's hearing songs that remind her of you, replaying old moments, wondering why she didn't hold on tighter. And the longer you stay silent, the more she turns you into something she might not even deserve anymore. Point 6. She reaches out, but hides it as casual. She won't say, I miss you. Nah, that's too raw, too vulnerable. So instead, she sends a meme, replies to a story, maybe even hits you with a random, hey, you crossed my mind. It's not casual, it's calculated, it's a test. She wants to know, are you still there? Do you still feel something? Can she still access your emotions? And this is where most men blow it. They get excited, they dive back in, and just like that, does she know she still has you, but you're different, you respond slow, you stay grounded, friendly, but detached. And that makes her lean in, because now you're not the man she left. You're someone stronger, someone she no longer controls. Point 7, your silence becomes the chapter she keeps rereading, okay? You ever read a book where the ending just lingers? That's what you become. You didn't go out with drama, you didn't beg, you didn't make noise, you just vanished with peace, with dignity. And now she's stuck rereading the last chapter you gave her over and over. Your last message, your last vibe, the last version of you she remembers. But here's the thing. Every time she flips that page again, it hits harder because you're not coming back to rewrite it. You've moved on, you've leveled up, you're building something that doesn't include her anymore. And that silence, that clean, solid, undisturbed silence, that becomes her reminder, not of what she lost, but of what she'll never be able to reach again. And lastly, she didn't expect you to be quiet for this long. She didn't expect you to move with that kind of peace. She didn't expect your silence to echo louder than her noise. But here you are, grounded, still, unbothered. You didn't disappear to punish her. You just chose to protect your peace. And now she has to live with the weight of your absence. A man who walked away, not out of weakness, but out of wisdom. If this hit you where it needed to, drop a word in the comments below. Unbothered. Let her scroll. Let her wonder. You've already moved forward.